Katie, and today what we're going to talk about is how to make lotion at home if you are an absolute beginner and have no idea where to start. We're going to go into the materials you need, the tools you need, and at the end I'm going to show you how to make a really simple beginner lotion recipe. So the first thing that you need as far as equipment goes is a stick blender, a digital scale, and you're going to want a scale that measures in both ounces and in grams, because when you make lotion you're normally working with a really small amount and grams are the best way to measure it. You're going to need a container for your lotion, so you can get commercially made ones like squeeze bottles or pumps, or what I like to do is use a mason jar and then get a little pump topper that I can put it in. Keep in mind, homemade lotion does not last, it will last probably 6 months. Don't want to make a huge amount because it's not going to last forever. So I just do a half pint size and then that is good for me. As far as materials, or as far as the ingredients go, basically what lotion is made out of is oil and water, and they are blended together. And as you all know, oil and water will not blend together. They don't emulsify. So what you need to add to the oil and water is something called an emulsifier. But to make it a little more complicated, you actually need two emulsifiers. One that's an emulsifier, one that is known as a co-emulsifier. This sounds complicated, but really it's not. All you need to know is you need one thing, an emulsifier, which you can buy really inexpensively, either on Amazon or like a soap making supply store. The most commonly used one, what I use, is called polawax, which is basically a secret blend of different waxes that helps the oil and water blend. For a co-emulsifier, you can get something called stearic acid. This is like a little powdery substance, also very inexpensive, especially when you consider the tiny amount that you need to make a batch of lotion. So you have your oil, which is really up to you what kind of oils you want to use. You can do something really moisturizing and heavy like a shea butter or cocoa butter, or you could do something lighter like what I'm going to use today, almond oil or apricot kernel oil. And the oils you choose is what's going to really affect your finished product, how heavy it is, how moisturizing it is. And so you have your oils, you have your water, which is going to be 70 to 80% of your recipe. So lotion is mostly water. And then you have your two emulsifiers, and that is what allows your oil and water to blend into one finished product. Now added to that, so that's all you need to make lotion. But if you don't add a preservative, your lotion will last about 1 week if you refrigerate it. So that's really not practical. You need to add a commercial preservative to your lotion. There are a few options. I use one called Optipen, which I can't find the bottle for, but it comes, comes in this really, called phenonip. It comes in this really small bottle. It's not expensive. You need just a small amount for each batch, and it's really essential. You can't skip it. A lot of people get scared off by the idea of a chemical preservative. There's no way around it unless you want to make a batch every 5 days and keep it in the fridge. There are some more natural preservatives, but those are a little bit trickier to use because they only work at a certain pH range. So you'll need to check the pH of your lotion, lower the pH, then add your preservative. This is really the simplest way to go. And then there are optional things you can put in homemade lotion like color and fragrance. You can use essential oils, you can use a fragrance oil, you can use liquid color or powder color. That's totally up to you. As far as the actual process of making lotion, basically you measure out your water, you measure out your oils and your emulsifiers together in one container, you heat them up separately, and then you blend them as they cool. That is what creates the lotion. To that lotion, you add your preservatives, your fragrance, and your color. So I am going to show you how to make a really simple recipe using just 2 oils, and it goes really fast. It's a lot faster than something like soap making. So once you kind of overcome your fear of these unusual ingredients, you'll see that it really is a simple process. hope you enjoyed that little tutorial. I hope you see how quick it goes. Again, a lot easier than soap making. So don't be afraid of these unusual ingredients. They're not expensive. They're not hard to work with. It's just something that you have to have. And from there on, you can make a lot of products once you're comfortable with emulsifiers. You can make conditioner, hand cream, lotion, anything like that. It really opens up a whole new world. So thank you for watching. Have a good day.